I'm in no way suggesting this is a silver bullet, but as a superintendent that's responsible for over 120,000 students day to day, I could not go into the break without sending a hopeful, positive, empowering message to them through our faith-based leaders and JSO and other elected officials going into the break. In addition to the event that Bishop Guns articulated, we will be sending a letter home to parents, encouraging them to engage with their students and their children in an authentic way over break. No matter what kind of work that you're doing, usually you have more time over the holidays to engage your children. We want our parents, our guardians, to have honest conversation about their children. Who are their friends? What are their goals? What do they aspire to be and become? And how can the parent or guardian help them through that mission? We have too many children that are not being engaged at home with their parents and guardians. We have too many examples of warning signs and red flags that have been raised and not responded to. And so it starts at the home, but we can do a better job as a school system and as a greater community to provide the wraparound services and support, but we need parents and guardians to engage with their children.
Pastor, last week after the young man was killed, I saw two men standing up the street with a sign that said, "Save Our Sons." What are your thoughts about last week and how this upcoming first of many meetings during school hours is going to help?
Well, interestingly enough, on this Saturday, Bishop McKissick Jr. and I will be officiating the service of the 16-year-old young man who was murdered. I have sat twice with his mother, once today, and as I sat and I talked to her, the one thing that she said to me was, I have a 19-year-old son who I am saying to him and he is saying to his friends, enough is enough. I think at the end of the day, these kinds of initiatives must happen. And yes, we are committed to saving our sons, but it's about more than just having an event. It's about the messaging, and it's about the empowering of our young men to make healthy decisions, decisions governed based upon values and principles, and decisions based upon respect. We have to teach this generation to respect authority, to manage relationships, and to manage conflict. And so the sign, which was actually being held last week, was actually two of my members, and they are actively involved in Save Our Sons. That's really why we started it. And I must say this truthfully and excitingly, that it's great that our superintendent has given us access to the schools, that he understands the value of partnership and collaboration, and that we respect the fact that schools must be a place first for education, but also schools are where you to help to develop, to build and develop character. And when you learn to make, healthy decisions. He has 4 children, I have 3. 2 of my daughters attend public schools. We understand the value of public education. And so this is about saving our sons, but really also about saving our future. Because at the end of the day, if we lose sons, we lose future. And so our commitment is to move beyond just Wednesday, but to look at creative ways to ensure that we can constantly message that not only are your lives valuable, and not only does all life matter, but at the end of the day, that you have to make better decisions. That's a part of it. And then coupled with all of that, our systems have to be able to better manage our young men as well.